Good morning, everyone. How are you? It is a beautiful day here in fabulous Granbury, Texas. And I am the Lazy Daisy Stamper, and I welcome you to my channel. I am here to show you how to use your Stampin' Up! Products. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in beautiful Granbury, Texas. So, as you come on today, be sure and say hello, wave, make lots of comments. Please share my video. It costs you nothing and it helps me greatly. So, I gotta quit saying so, and I'm looking at my notes, but because I always forget something, okay? I just been sitting here drinking my coffee and eating my M&Ms with peanuts because I'm hungry. I was very hungry this morning, so there it went again. So y'all help me cut that word out. All right, I am going to, I think I'm going to turn the camera down and show you a few things. And then we will get busy making two really cute projects today. Good morning, Terry. Welcome, welcome. How are you? Did you have a lovely birthday? I hope you did, because you're a sweet girl. I'm going to turn my camera down, and we're going to talk about a few things. Good morning, Linda. How are you? Welcome. I am going to be mailing out the goodies for the month here within the next few days, so y'all be looking in the mailbox if you're a winner, and you're all winners in my opinion. But here's my M&Ms I've been chomping down on for about 10 minutes now. This pile was a whole lot bigger. Like I said, I was hungry. Okay, I'm trying to. Good morning, Landa. Welcome. Okay. This is my Wheel of Fortune. And this is how your name gets put on this wheel, is with every comment that you make, you get your name put on this wheel one time. If you share my video, your name gets put on this wheel 2 times. Gonna double your odds to win. Well, okay, that's just great. What am I going to win, Darla? You're going to win the 2 projects that I made the previous week. You are good. I have eaten a bag of those M&Ms. I know. They are killing me, but I was hungry. I couldn't help myself. So this is the cards that we made last week. And you will be getting a PDF instruction on how to make them. Plus, you can always go back and re-watch or watch the replay of the video. Terry, thank you for sharing. You're so awesome. Okay, so we're going to spin to see who wins these 2 projects we made last week. Okay, here we go. Keep your fingers crossed it could be you. Corrine, oh yay! I don't think Corrine has won yet, and she's a fairly new viewer. Well, within the last 6 months, I would say. So Corrine, when you come on here, I'm gonna need you to private message me your address. So, Corrine. And Corrine is always so good to share my videos. I am sure she is absolutely a delightful person. I have never met her. I believe she lives, oh y'all, she may live up on the East Coast, and so she's probably getting ready for that that burn hurricane that's headed her way, if I remember correctly where she lives. But yeah, congratulations, Corinne Bouvia, maybe, something like that. Okay. Now, on the first Monday of, what month is this? This is September. Okay. Now, the first Monday in October, when I do my Facebook Live video, the people that have shared my video throughout the entire month of September will be put on a special wheel, and they will win a full embellishment of my choosing. So, yay, another perk for sharing my video. Like I say, costs you nothing. You might get an extra goodie, and it helps me greatly. All right, so this is how you find me. I have a 24/7, 365 days a year online store, and you can find it at Lazy Daisy Stampers with an S .stampinup.net. And I would remind you to please use this host code, although this month is about gone, y'all. Where does time go? It's just unreal. But anyway, for the month of September, I keep forgetting the month that I'm in. Lord help me. Anyway, use this host code, please, when placing any kind of an order. All right. Couple of things to know. Weekly deals. They are ending Wednesday, the 28th. So go online right here, check out weekly deals. See if there's anything on sale that you might need. Who knows? You might need something. And then Perfect Partners, they're about to end. It goes through the 30th of September. Can you read that? These are special dies that they have added on to existing stamp sets that's already in the catalog. Good morning, Stella. Welcome. And as I understand, these dies will not be available after the 30th. So if you've got any of these stamp sets, and there is, let's see, there's the apple blossoms, the fresh cut stems, the cute little piggies, the Christmas tree, the waterfall, and the Yeti. If you've got any of those stamp sets already, you'll want to get these dies, because who doesn't love dies? Well, I love them, but I love a punch much better. But anywho, okay, and then World Card Making Day is October the 1st. It's a free event. It is online. You would need to register only to be able to get a little bit advance notice of what they'll be using, the supplies you'll need. And it's very simple. Just go on stampinup.com and register, or you can register at my online store. I think you can. Oh my gosh, I don't know. Good morning, Wendy. I'm glad you're here. Anyway, it's a free thing, and it is October the 1st. It will be held from 2 to 5 Mountain Time. I don't know if y'all can really see that. On my screen, it's pretty blurry, but I'm hoping y'all can read it a little better. But they use 3 different stamp sets, and you may already have them. Who knows? I don't. I have got all but one of them. And then lastly, but not least, oh my gosh, you've got to sign up for the December Paper Pumpkin. December they always have such cute things for Christmas, so you don't want to miss it. Log on, pick me as your demonstrator. I appreciate it. And I think that is all. These are my notes, but I think I've said everything I need to say. I hope that didn't make a big noise. Okay, let's see. What are we going to do today? I gotta have a peanut M&M. I think our first one will start off with this, okay? Little Max is over here on his pad taking a nap. He has really been such a good little boy. I'm really proud of him. All right, we are going to make, I don't know about y'all, but I really love fall, and I love making fall cards. Now, and you see that paper? Oh my goodness, do I love this paper. Love it, love it, love it. So we're gonna make this card today, okay? And we're using Hello Harvest. Try to get that where there's no glare on it. That's almost impossible to do. But here's the stamp set and dies, using the pumpkin and one sentiment and one punch out the pumpkin. So this is a real quick and easy card, which I love, quick and easy, but it's also very pretty. All right, we've got our standard card base, and you know it is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock. You cut it in half, and then you score it in half, and that gives you 2 card bases per 8.5 by 11 sheet of cardstock, okay? And then, hey, I don't know if I've got a PDF for this. I will double check and make sure. If I've got a PDF for this, I will send it along next week when you win it. Okay, so this piece is 5 1/4 by 3 inches, okay? And it's simply gonna go right straight on here. Although I think I put it this way. I did, but I wonder if we put it this way. I don't know, we'll see. All right, I got a scrap, and this goes on the inside. And I've got my Stampin' Right blends. No, my stamping blends, not Stampin' Right. I'll get it right in a minute. And I've got light and dark pumpkin. And then I've got this blender or lifter. What is it called? Color lifter. We'll see if I use that or not. Okay, so I'm gonna get my black Memento ink out. Oops, where is it? It's gone somewhere. Thank goodness I've got a backup. So, now you know with the Memento, you kind of have to really press hard and wiggle, and now you don't do that with our normal stamp pads, okay? So I'm just gonna stamp it down there. I'm gonna hold it, let it suck up that ink, and while it's sucking it up, I'm gonna stamp my sentiment. It says, "You are missed." And I hope that I can stamp this semi-straight. Well, I did. Faint and fall over. There we go. I'm cleaning my stamp over here to the side. I think I'm done with this. I'm gonna go ahead and put that up. Oh, that needs to dry. So while that's drying, I'm just going to put a little flag on the end of this. Now this is just a quick and easy way to do it. We've got punches that will put flags on our little banners. But this is quick and easy, and look, that's done. I'm going to go ahead and attach this while my ink is drying. It was an absolutely beautiful morning this morning. On the back porch, it was just almost chilly, y'all. Can you believe it? Now, it probably wasn't chilly to y'all, but it was to me after having 100-degree weather forever. Finally get something that's pleasant. I'm going to go ahead and stick this down on the inside. I use too much glue. Just want y'all to know. I'm confessing. Okay. Let's see. That's probably going to be about the right length. So I'm going to leave that and turn my attention, that looks dry, to coloring up our pumpkin. Now, Stampin' Up! Makes it pretty easy for us to color, okay? You just kind of go, oh my word, will you look? Can you see this mutilated tip? Oh my God, that's terrible. But let's see, oh no, that's not gonna work, that's horrible. Well, that's just kind of one of the joys of having classes. Some people don't actually take care of your stuff like you do. So anyway, what I was saying is Stampin' Up! Kind of takes the guesswork and helps us with our shading, because we just go along where it's dark with our dark. Yeah. And I'm not a good colorer, you know, I'm really not. But like I say, Stampin' Up! Kind of takes the guesswork out of it for us, which I'm very thankful for. All right, that was the dark pumpkin. I'm going to come back with the light. I hope this tip's not mutilated. No, it looks pretty good. So I'm just going to come in and kind of fill in the light area. And I'm using a very light stroke here, okay? You don't have to press hard. If you color and it starts making a squeaky noise, you are pressing too hard. So I'm going to take my color lifter and just kind of go right down the center. Just because that's where the light's going to hit it first, and that kind of makes it, hopefully as that dries, that will lighten up some. I'm going to grab my, what is this? Soft Suede Light. And I'm going to color my stem up here. Not that it's going to make that much of a difference, and you really can't hardly see it much. But, ooh, I need something out of here. My little squiggly. I need my little squiggly thing right here. And this is pale papaya, by the way. And this is, of course, pumpkin pie. Let me grab a little thing, a scrap. I hope I've got a scrap. Yeah, I do. Of pale papaya, because I've got to cut something out. Get that out of the way, move that. I'm going to cut the little squiggly out. Oops, wrong way. And I've got to cut my pumpkin out. So let's put that right there. Let's see if we can't get our pumpkin. Oh, look. That did, and it's not like I like it, but where's my die? Where'd it go? There it is. Okay. We'll work on that pumpkin when we get him out of the cutter, okay? Did I tell y'all I broke the handle on my Mini? I still haven't called Stampin' Up about it. Oh, Corinne, I'm glad you're here. You won the cards from last week. And thank you for sharing, by the way. So you need to private message me your address so I can send these cards to you. Okay, that's trash. I'm going to put that right there. And look at that. Ha! Love it. Put that right there. Okay, I think that's all I need for die cutting right now. Oh, goodness. All right, before I attach this, I'm going to get me some Stella. And I'm going to give it a little glitter because I don't know anybody that doesn't like Stella. All right, I'm going to take my light again and just kind of soften that area. That's better. That had just really too much of a line to suit me, okay? All right, I think we're ready to assemble. Okay, I'm just going to attach this, and it's going down flat. Gonna line that up, kind of keep it straight. But I am popping my pumpkin up though, because we've had to do that. If I can find my dimensionals that are not minis, I don't want minis. I'm a big girl and I want the big ones. Oh, I hurt my thumb. I don't know if you can see that big old crack right there. It's been that way for a week and I can't do diddly. Because every time I touch it, it's like cracks that crack again. Okay, but before I put this down, I'm going to get me a little bit of washi tape. And I'm going to angle me the end of it. Okay. And I'm going to put that right down there. Just to add more sparkle. Because we just don't have enough sparkle. Okay, so that's gonna go like that. And then I'm gonna stick this on here. Just a little dab of glue every once in a while. Doesn't take much. And of course, you know I'm an overkill on everything. And then that's gonna go like that. And we're done. Oh. Now, I will say that on this card, I did take my black Stampin' Right on the thick end, and I flicked it. I'm going to cover that up because I don't know that I want to flick on that. Oops. If you get too close, you get something like that. Now this, I will tell you, it boogers up the ends of your markers when you do that, but I'm going to have to put something right there. Let me find some embellishment to cover up my boo-boo. Oh, looky, we got black. Oh, wait. Ooh, I don't know. What do y'all think? You think the brush metallic? What color would it be? Oh dear. Or the black? Oh, somebody help me. I'm thinking black. These are black matte dots. And I cannot tell you if they are current. I don't retire my embellishments just because, man, I use them all the time on all kinds of things. There. Nobody will know I messed that up. Isn't that cool? There you go. Ha. Black dots. Oh, good, Stella. Thank you. Great minds think alike. Corrine, yep. Linda, okay, all right. Good job, y'all. I'm going to stick that back in there. And I believe that's our first card. There you go. Thank you. Wait a minute, something's on my camera. What do you mean low power? I've got you plugged in. Oh dear Lord. I'm sorry. I hope I didn't make y'all sick. Well, I better hurry up. We better get on with our next, oh man, this is going to be a long card. Okay, this is our next card right here. Isn't that beautiful? It is so pretty. Now, I'll tell you one thing. The card that I saw when I saw this used this die set. It's the brushed shapes. Well, I didn't have it, but I had an old heart, and I can't even tell you where it came from, but I used my old heart. And, oh, this is it. This is this set. What's it coming out of? Don't know. It didn't save the backing, but this is it. So I'm going to need that. And I'm going to, let's see. Okay, I do have a PDF for this one, so you'll get a PDF for this. That other one is so simple, I don't think I even bothered to make one because it's just what my thinking was is I just took this 6x6 and cut it in half so I could get 2 cards out of it, and then I went from there. So that was, oh goodness, sorry. There's my sentiment, and it's going to be heat embossed, and I'm going to hurry, okay? I'm going to hurry through this. Now, I'm going to be using a different paper on this, okay? This measures 3 by 5, this piece right here. This piece is just our first layer, and it measures 4 by 5 1/4. So, and then this is just the double-sided foam sheets. It's going to be thicker than, you know, they're solid, in other words. So I'm going to hurry through this, guys, because I'm afraid my battery is just, I don't know. All right, heat emboss. You know we got embossing buddy back. Yay! Why they ever took that away? Somebody should have got fired over that one. No, I'm just kidding. All right, there's that. Here is my Versamark. Versamark is invisible. It's just real sticky. And I hope that I get it on there semi-straight. I'm going to let that sit there for a few seconds. I love this tray. While it's sitting there, I'm going to put that up. I'm going to get my gold embossing powder out. I got my little spoon. Okay. You can't see it, but I can. I try to work over that as much as I can. Even though I've got this tray, I still don't want to lose a single little particle if I don't have to. I'm that tight, y'all. Okay, I'm just looking. Uh-oh, there's something boogered up right there. That's kind of weird. I'd had that happen. All right. Get my heat gun out. I'm gonna let it get hot here for a second. All right, I hope y'all can be able to see the transformation. Okay, there it goes. It goes from dull to shiny. And of course, I'm an overkill on it. There you go. Done and done. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to cut my heart out of the top part, or somewhere in the center, it doesn't matter where. I'm hurrying before my phone dies. Oh, please don't let my phone die. Thank you for sharing, Donna, and hello. And Mary Ellen, hi from Montana. Okay. I've got my phone plugged in, but for some reason I just got a low battery signal, so I'm hurrying to try to get done before before I lose it in more ways than one. All right, I'm putting this on the back. Oh, Max woke up. Now it doesn't cover the whole back, but that's okay. It doesn't have to, okay? And then I'm going to, wait, here's my card base. There we go. What's the matter, Maxie? Oh no, he's trying to eat the heat gun. Yeah. I'm telling you, that's the chewingest puppy I've ever seen. I don't know if it's his breed. I didn't think that they were famous for that, but there is nothing safe that he will not chew on. Okay, got that there. Okay, I'm going to peel this off because I just wanted this to be real sturdy, okay? And I'm going to try to center that. Now I put a bow on that one. I ain't gonna do it. I don't think it adds that much to the card personally, because this paper is absolutely the most beautiful thing about the paper. Oops, I That was too much. So I'm just putting, fiddle faddle. That makes me mad. Alright, we're going to put that right there. I think probably, I'll just eat that. I thought it was the lid to my glue, but it's an M&M. You know what I'm going to do? Because it needs it. I am grabbing the first thing that I can see that's gold and glittery. And this is, oh my gosh, I think this is from the last celebration paper. But Lord have mercy, that was the most beautiful paper. Oh my goodness, love it. I'm going to go back and forth because this is thick paper and I want my heart to get good and cut, because that's just not there's not enough contrast. There's too much white in there. If you notice, I used green on this one, so that shows up good, but this white with just little dots of gold just gets lost. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put an extra heart on it so we can get some more glitter. And this is kind of cool because it's this paper kind of is dotted. Oh, why can't you find something when you're looking for it? When you're in a hurry, nothing goes right. I hope my phone's still working. Yeah, I know, I love it. All right. I didn't get all of the stuff out of it, but it's pretty much. Anyway, that just means more sparkle for us to look at and enjoy, so that'll be all right. And then I'm just gonna kind of offset it a little bit, okay? There, that's more better. There we go, more better, yay. Okay, here's our cards today. Oh, Lordy, I'll have to eat that. So there you go. You're on my mind and in my heart. Yes, sir. Okay, there you go. I hope you enjoyed today's cards. Remember, you can always watch the replay on the whole month. Share. Tell me you shared, because otherwise I don't know. And you'll be entered in a special wheel. I know, Max. Hold on. You'll be entered in a special wheel the first Monday in November. God willing, I'll be here to win a special prize from me. So, y'all have a great week. I hope you enjoyed today's project. I enjoyed making them for you. Go create something beautiful, okay? Love y'all. Take care, and I'll see you next time. Next Monday, 10 o'clock, God willing. Bye. Max, I'm coming.